strategy is that most of your defense movement is in the center, right? So it's the center line, and then the counter is on the central line, right? So your energy going in the center, that means your elbow in the center represents your body weight, so you don't need to use a lot of force, right? So from here, right? From here, you rotate, right? And so you use a little bit of force, okay? Then, normally your brain can only concentrate on one thing at a time, right? So if I do this, right? I do this. I get his attention to here. That means I can hit with this, right? Then, right? So you, but so all right. So you know I'm going to do that. Yeah. Now just up, but don't use your shoulder. Don't use your shoulder. Now see, this one is collapsing. It's no good, right? You're punching with this one. Which means nothing, right? Means nothing, right? Yeah. All right? Yeah. It's not how fast you are, how young you are, how strong you are. It's got nothing to do with it. You have to train. So when you do the cylinder, you're actually training your brain to concentrate on the other arm, the legs, and here. So your brain is thinking about those things. Right? So, right? So you try, right? So it's nothing because your energy is not going out. You're definitely, right? So try to do this. When you rotate, try to use this to distract this one, right? And then he do a jut out, then you can come to the blind side, right? Just do this one first, right? And then I'll show you how to counter, all right? So I'm going to use a push and then, right, I'm going to use a push, a double push, right? A push, so this more or less covering this arm. And this is to jam up and also attacking his balance, right? And then just do a left side, right? A push, a left side. Going to the blind side, right? So he's moving around, right? Right. So once you're in here, you know you are in a very good positional advantage, right? So, right. Okay. So you do a park out here, a park out there, right? Okay. So try this, right? And then go back, then we go back to the chi out, trying to simulate that situation. All right? show you the defense for this, how to defend against this, right? Right. So from here, you do build up, right? Right, and then you step. Once you catch the elbow, you're okay. And or you can do fast up, right? So yeah, to cover the elbow. Either side is all right. Right. If he's already stepped over here, then it's you have to, because you cannot go around there, right? So yeah, right. So do a fast up. Right. So, because he step over there, right? You go to the right, step with the right foot. Yeah. Right. So you cover this elbow. It's harder to do this one because you step around. Right. So I think this one. So. Because the leverage, right? Doesn't matter how big they are. Once you get to their elbow, yeah, you can control it. All right? Let's do it with one arm first, right? So you're just using this arm. Okay, so you here, right? Double arm. So here, right? Okay. So you use one arm, right? Two arms. A little bit quicker, right? Because I'm using two arms. You understand? Anything that comes from underneath your arm. Right, okay. Now, if it's come from here, you can do hak Chun, right? Or you can even do like this, right? Push down, but you gotta watch that one. All right. You gotta watch that one because you push his arm down, if you actually have the shoulder to it, then you can swing at this one, right? So you got from here, right? You gotta watch that when you do this. Right? But you must watch because you push this elbow down, you help this to swing at you. All right? Okay, just practice that. Use your eyes, all right? Okay? So you push him down, right? And you check, but you keep the eye on this, you know. Don't just hit him and he'll hit you, right? He swings. You push him down, but you watch that. Watch that elbow, right? So if he swings, right, then you, right? And a lot of you don't realize to obtain the blind side. It's very precise, right? Okay, I'll show you. Swing. That is not on the blind side. You're still facing him square on. That's not the blind side. That is the blind side. That is not the blind side. Okay? So he comes from underneath, right? Right. Yeah, same thing. No, it's all right. See, your contact reflexes Actually, I was talking, and he swings that one, but my contact reflexes tells me that he's going to swing, because when he swings this one, it moves this and moves this. So from here, that's what you have to train in the, yeah. So you swing, right? And then without even looking at, I was talking, so I could deal with it, right? So you have to train your contact reflexes, because your eyes see and react is about 0.2 of a second. 0.2 of a second, that's very fast. You'll be a world champion if you can do that. So you got from here, right? You got to compete for that advantage, all right? So if he goes on top, right? Right? Same thing. Same thing. Block first before you attack. Right? Block. Where do you block? Elbow. Sorry. But if I block here, and he push back, and then you're on a defense, and you are square on with him. Right? Even though I'm bigger than him and taller, but my advantage is not good. All right? Okay, so you got from here, block here, right? So you in position to attack, but if you block on the wrist here, and then, see, you cannot win when you defend. You cannot win when you defend. You can only win when you attack. Being poked down by a Muay Thai fighter, right? Well, I don't know why they do that. I mean, if I could reach somebody's neck, I will knock him out already. So why would I? You know. The best way is once you hook, you know. So you just, okay, you can hook that, right? You just push. Get your arm underneath here, right? And just push. So make sure you deal with the kick, right? Because the knee. So you got from here, and then he goes back. He probably knee you, and then you can deal with it. I'm going to show you some grappling technique when you under the full mount. Right? So we start from here. Right? Start from here. So you've got to balance, right? Okay. So he swing at you, right? Swing, you block, right? And then arm, right? And then you. Because you're lying on the ground, he's sitting on top of you, right? So balance, right? How do you balance? Balance like that. So he swing at you, right? And then, right? And then see my knee is supposed to be here. If I'm here, I break it. Right? So you're from here. You're from here, right? And then you arch up, roll, right? You can take this around, right? Put this knee here, right? So you turn the position, but you do this reflexes. You're still watching the elbow, right? You do this. Right? If you swing the other side, right? Right? And then you do it on the real situation, right? It's rely on your reflexes. still block on the elbow, right? Yeah. And then arch, roll. Yeah. So you're on a half mount, you're still alright. And then you're on the side, right? You know what you mean? That you deal with those punches on the elbow, not on the wrist. Yeah, wrist, elbow, good. Right? Roll, right? Yeah, right? Because you got everything under control, right? So you can still see the elbow when they swing at you, right? So they have to, see, usually they lean on top of you and then they go back and then they hit you, right? Elbow, wrist, right? Roll, right? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, good. Right? See, every little detail is very important, right? Because you are confined in a very restrained space, right? So we do this, so you do this. Block, wrist, straight your arm up, elbow, arch, right? Wrist, elbow, wrist, elbow, straight arm. And then you roll, right? So you just roll, you're already on half mount. And then you bring the leg over. Or if he struggle, because somebody wants pressure point, that is the major pressure point, the solar plexus, right? You punch there, you probably killed him. You probably killed him. He had nowhere to go, he's lying on the ground, right? So here, you're not allowed to hit here because they have so many rules. When you get so close, right, and that's why you must protect yourself, and give yourself a little bit of vision that you can see what's going on, right? So I just review the most vulnerable target is the eye. You can do the eye, okay. Can you spit on the eyes? Yeah. Okay, so you can do the eye, you can do the throw, all right? But this is the vital point. This, if he's lying on the ground, you hit him, I guarantee you, he's going to die, right? And this point, right? This point is 2 points in the back. Right? But it's very hard for people to get to the back, but with controlling the elbow, you can get to the back easy, right? Okay. So you see, if you're leaning on top of it, right? So you slip one arm out, see? See, I just touch him. Pressure point here, right? So I touch him, and same thing, you got room, so you just swing him over, right? Swing him over, just roll, right? The same technique, right? So the pressure point under the armpit, there, all right? So you want to try something like that?